In this video, we're going to be talking about TommyInnit being immune to the egg's powers, and how Awesamdude got kidnapped by BadBoyHalo in an attempt to infect him. Now before we get into everything, please hit that subscribe button. With that being said, enjoy the video. Now for the past couple of streams on TommyInnit's channel, he's been trying to create the Big Innit Hotel. He's partnered up with Awesamdude, who is now turned into Sam Nook as like a little joke and a meme, but technically he's a different character at the moment, and together they are going to be building a hotel on the server. Now for Sam Nook to actually build the whole hotel, there is many tasks that he has given to TommyInnit to go and complete. And one of the tasks that he has given him was to search out and investigate the egg. Now as we know, the egg is pretty dangerous and it infects people and turns them into their evil version. We have more proof of this later on in the video because we can see AntFrost and BadBoyHalo's skins start to change more. But Tommy was given the task to go investigate the egg, so he meets up with AntFrost and BadBoyHalo and they lead him to Lemannburg to show him how much the blood vines have grown in that crater.
Okay, down here.
What is this?
What do you mean? Didn't it look awesome?
No.
After this, they all move away from Lemannburg and go towards the egg. Tommy hasn't actually seen the egg yet, so he doesn't know how much it's grown, and seeing that it's grown so much in Lemannburg, we can only expect that the egg underground is covering the whole room. And once they're down there, BadBoyHalo and AntFrost tell Tommy to step on the egg to see the effects. Obviously, if you step on the egg without armor, or the hazmat suits from Church Prime, then you'll actually start to get infected, and the more you step on it and the more you're interacting with it, the more you'll be infected. And that's why we see BadBoyHalo's skin change and AntFrost's as well. And if you didn't know, AntFrost's skin has actually changed as well. I'll put on screen all the versions of it currently. There's about 3 of them. So there's the normal one, which is on screen right now. Then there's the semi-infected one, which you'll see in the clips we are using. And then now he's got the full infected one, where his eyes are just fully red.
Go on.
Okay.
How do you feel, Tommy? You don't feel anything.
So from that clip alone, you can tell that Tommy just doesn't get affected by the egg, which makes Tommy kind of powerful. The majority of people we've seen who've actually interacted with the egg always after a few days start to act weird and try to protect the egg. But Tommy actually being immune to it will allow him later on to actually defeat the egg. Now I'm not currently sure on why he's immune to it. There must be something in the plot that we're just missing, and I'll try and look into it so we can have another video on why he's actually immune to everything. But later on in the stream, he actually does come forward to BadBoyHalo and Ant and say that he just doesn't feel anything from the egg.
Bye, Bad!
Don't worry, Tommy. You're gonna get to know the egg soon enough.
It just doesn't... Bad, can I just be honest with you? Can I... Look,
yes.
I just didn't... Like, I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. It just felt dumb. I stood on it and I thought, this is weird. This is... You're all peculiar. It made me think, God, why am I the smartest man on this server?
Now just after that, Bad says that people either hate the egg or they love the egg, and the people who then hate the egg will learn to love it, which kind of leads us into our next stream. In this stream, BadBoyHalo goes after Awesamdude because he is one of the only people who are actually telling people to stay away from the egg. BadBoyHalo and Captain Puffy and Awesamdude go to the round table to discuss why infecting more people is important, and why Sam shouldn't stop people from being infected by the egg. Their whole plan is to make the egg cover the whole Dream SMP, and then they conquer it and take over everything. But Sam isn't really down with this idea, and he just wants to start an economy which would lead to the Badlands getting tons and tons of money.
You want to have another roundtable meeting? Let's have another
apparently
roundtable
we need
meeting.
to. Apparently we need to. Because look, I'm trying to express to you how important it is that TommyInnit's mental state does not degrade further than it already has.
The whole point of everything was so that we could let the egg spread, have it conquer and spread over the server, and then we come in with the solution. We deal with the egg problem, deal with all the vines, and then we claim power and victory for that. That's where real power lies. Not with a bank.
AntFrost and BadBoyHalo proceed to bait Sam into thinking that both of them had backed down from the deal. They said that if Sam's not going to be on their side, then they are fine with trying out Sam's method of building banks and everything like that. But this was just one big whole bait to get Sam to step on the red brick inside the middle of the round table. And as he does step on it, BadBoyHalo walks backwards and presses a stone button which leads Sam down to the bottom. Sam is now trapped in an obsidian cage with no pickaxe or anything above the egg.
So you're 110% against the egg?
It doesn't work, Bad. It's not okay. That's what's wrong.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That's fine.
That's
all right.
fine.
What? Okay.
Goodbye, buddy.
What? Bad!
Now the next day, Tommy and Puffy go down into the egg room to go and save Sam from the obsidian cage. Sam is really not in a decent state, but I'm not too sure whether he's been infected by the egg or not. There was a few signs in the stream that he just seemed to not mind the egg being around him, but we could be seeing later on in the storyline that Sam starts to put egg things around everywhere, and maybe he puts one of the egg seeds inside the hotel to make the hotel another breeding ground for this egg.
I ran out of food, and then the egg started taking my things. It was making me throw my things down on the ground, and then they were disappearing, and my flesh fell off, and I started eating it because I was starving. But
Wait, roll backwards there, my friend Sammy.
You're eating
Puffy,
yourself, Sam.
can you take me home?
Now I want to list one theory that I have about this. Since Tommy is the only one who's really immune to this egg, then maybe in the future, once the majority of the server gets infected, Dream and Tommy will have to team up and fight against the egg. Obviously, Dream hasn't had a chance to actually get in contact with the egg, and if Tommy's immune, they're both going to be the only people on the server who aren't infected, meaning that maybe together they will have to team up and go against it. We could also bring in the people who are dead currently, so if they revive Jay Schlatt and Wilbur, then them two will help them fight the egg as well. With that being said, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and go and watch the video which is on screen right now. I'll see you there.